Hey guys, welcome back. Flawless dropping gems yet again. Yes, here this is where we try to polish up the reptile community one diamond at a time. Everyone's a diamond in the rough. Yes, Will here, Flawless Crested Geckos, and today's gem is going to be all about something very, very priceless. Being genuinely happy for others' success, even though they're in the same lane as you. So yes, this is episode 4. It's been a while since we dropped any gems on you guys, but we are definitely back at it. If you guys have been checking us out, we've been a little bit of everywhere, whether we're traveling to Belize, whether we're vending shows, and we have a gecko release that's coming up. But this specific series is not really tailored specifically towards crested geckos, their care, nor sales. Again, when we see things that are obstacles or maybe it's an impasse, right? We try to offer any solutions that we possibly may have. And when you see so much negativity in the world, so much negativity in the community, we try to go out there and hopefully bring more people together. We realize, especially with a prior law enforcement background, that, being in law enforcement, you deal with people at their worst moments. Also, you're only literally dealing with people just like that. You don't happen to know people. You don't tend to know 100% of the background of whatever the issue may be. You throw in the mixture of miscommunication, being misunderstood, how you receive information, how you communicate your information, man, the list can kind of go on and on and on. Therefore, all of those, the totality of circumstances, basically leads you to having issues, problems, anger, a plethora of different issues. Acknowledging all of that in reality, hopefully we can gain understanding from each other. And hopefully someone that needs to hear videos like this can empower them to either turn the other cheek or be more forceful with themselves and how they deal with life and life's challenges. Who knows? But someone out there needs to hear this message. So you guys know, the bro, Brian, Altitude Exotics, we give him so many shout outs. Not that he needs it. In our minds, in our brains, Altitude Exotics is really at the top of their game. He's doing phenomenal things. I talk with him, it's weird. I talk to Brian on a regular basis, but sometimes we'll fall off, and go a couple weeks without even talking and reach back out and talk day after day like, we never fell out of contact. But the thing is, we're in the same niche, meaning we're pursuing kind of the same goals. Obviously, you want to be self-sustainable. You want to be successful in working your projects and achieving whatever goals you set forth. But some of those times, things can kind of cross over where, maybe he's working a project that we're working, or maybe he's further ahead in a project that we are just starting. But also there's times where maybe we're doing something in a project where he has already been working at, and maybe he didn't think to do something. Who knows? There's so many different kind of maybes that, we're trying to get everyone in the community in something that feels like it's so cutthroat to hopefully work together, stay focused on your own goal in hopes of you being successful. So in the crested gecko community as a whole, whether you're a new breeder or a long-time keeper, or just starting your reptile journey, it's natural to see others excelling and feel a little self-doubt, right? You definitely need to self-evaluate, but you don't have to be super critical of yourself. You have to give yourself some slack. Cut yourself some slack. Some things you're going to attempt and you're going to fall flat on your face. Other people may attempt the same exact thing and they may be successful at it. Maybe it's timing. Maybe it was the wrong time for you to try it or attempt it. Maybe it was the right time for them. You don't want to indirectly dislike someone just because someone else is successful at doing the same exact thing you may have attempted and failed at. It may have just been their niche within a niche.
Are you ready to take your love for crested geckos to the next level? Welcome to the Flawless Crested Geckos Patreon. where passion meets opportunity. With 2 tiers, $50 and $100 a month, your membership is not just support, it's an investment. Every dollar goes straight into your very own Flawless savings account, ready to be used toward purchasing that gecko you've always wanted. As a Patreon member, you'll unlock exclusive early access to every single website update we have. That's 48 hours to view and purchase geckos before the public ever sees them. Plus, enjoy 5% off and free shipping all year long. Looking for even more? That $100 tier gives you rollover funds so you can stack your savings for those big dream gecko purchases. But that's not all. Membership also means monthly gecko giveaways, free merchandise, and access to exclusive content designed for both seasoned breeders and brand new keepers. At Flawless Crested Geckos, we're more than just a Patreon. We're a family, a flawless family, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. So don't wait, join today and start enjoying all of those benefits. Your perfect gecko could be waiting for you exclusively here at Flawless Crested Geckos Patreon.
Which leads to a mindset shift. Someone else's success doesn't take away from your own potential. Think of it like genetics. Just because one gecko fires up beautifully doesn't mean another can't. That one can shine too. The community grows when we all thrive. You're going to need to have your standouts. You're going to need to have your strengths, whether it may be communication, it may be customer service, it may be photography. Whatever it may be, you're going to have your strengths that you thrive at. So ask yourself, why is it important? Why is all this important, right? Well, I'll tell you, being happy for others builds relationships. It opens doors. It earns respect in the reptile hobby, in the community. How we socialize with each other, how we respond to situations when we're amongst each other, as well as when we're away from each other, tells a lot about a person. You never know behind closed doors if you are buddy-buddy with someone and maybe you're speaking about someone else that maybe both of you know. Maybe that friend or buddy or associate or acquaintance is being quiet and listening, but at the same time, now they may not run off and tell that person, but they may now kind of withdraw themselves from you and kind of fade into the background because they don't like drama. Maybe they have a tighter connection to the person that's being spoken about, and they feel the best way to deal with it is not really to kind of be outright in someone's face, but more to kind of draw back and show kind of the strength of their alliance. What's the root of the issue though, right? Maybe it's you're feeling slated. Maybe you're a little envious, or maybe it's just temporary. Maybe it's just an emotion that's showing its face at that specific moment and you had to have your moment. But did that moment cost you further relationships down the road? Was it worth it? Maybe watching a video like this can allow you to kind of avoid those issues as you go into a new industry, a new hobby, or the community as a whole. I'll tell you guys this, this is something that we stand on. We've been doing this entire time. We're 9 years in, going on 10. Positivity equals longevity in this hobby, especially if you're going on the business side and you're trying to structure your business. You have to be positive. Deal with anything you need to deal with head on, but there are ways that you can professionally deal with it. So there's practical ways of celebrating others. Congratulate them publicly, social media. We tend to do that as well. You can do that as well. That's definitely a way. Learn from their strategies that they're using instead of trying to compete. And one of the best things you can do that literally reflects back to you, and hopefully this reaches out and touches you, use their success as inspiration to refine your own projects and your own goals. So that's today's Flawless Gem, guys. Remember, diamonds shine brightest together. They truly do. So next time you see someone crushing it in the reptile space, celebrate them, because their shine doesn't dull yours. That's going to be your flawless message for today. Make sure you guys like this video, share this video, subscribe for more, It's Will, Flawless Crested Geckos, and we out.